back. It's Vlogmas day 20, but technically I'm carrying on from day 19. So the movers just finished unpacking, which I will show you in a sec. A lot of it went into the garage, but because it was a lot of plants, a bunch of them are packed outside so that I can water them all in one go. I need to fetch hose pipe from my mum, and then I'll do it later. For now, I need to have an ice cold shower, change my clothes, and then have some food, and then get unpacking. I grabbed some of the Christmas stuff to just put a little bit of Christmas around the house since I could see where it was, but it's gonna be a lot of unpacking to do. So let me show you how it's looking. Oh my gosh. So this is Mignon, our bot. I think there's like shopping in there. My backpack is just all my daily stuff. I need to give these a wash and pack them away. Transported some frozen stuff in there, Christmas stuff, and that is decor, I think. And then this guy is now refusing to stand straight. This needs to be laid out, but this is the heaviest thing ever, so I'm probably gonna need Vaughn's help for that. This is where the disaster starts. I can't go out because Phoebe's here, but all of these plants have to be watered, and then the indoor ones have to come indoor and the outdoor ones need to be put out. Those bags there, and there are all like gardening stuff that needs to be packed out under there. That is soil, that is gardening stuff, that is a rug that needs to be washed. So there's a lot to do. The garage I don't have the energy to go into right now, it's too hot, so I have to show you that later. I feel like a whole new person. Just put some Cosrx serum on. I'm probably gonna need to do a second round, and a bunch of face moisturizer. Wet my hair and put it in a bun. I don't even care. I know it's bad for it. Don't care. Now I'm going to use some very much needed hand cream because my hands have had an allergic reaction to something and they're peeling. I'm just talking quietly because Fawn is working and his office is there. No, there. One of those two doors. That one. So I'm just talking quietly. I'm gonna make some food, put hand cream on, have some watermelon, and then I'm going to try and tackle at least the kitchen and partially tackle something outside. Or I might wait till the heat of the day is gone because it says it's 21 degrees. I can promise you it's not. I think it's more like 28, maybe even 30. It's cooking. And under the roof of the patio thing is so hot. I think my plants have just lost about 10 years sitting out there. So I think I'll leave that until it's not that hot anymore. And then when I'm on leave, well, I am on leave, but I mean when this whole move is over, I'm going to spend a day with my plants, just trimming them, checking up on them. Some of them need repotting, just figuring it out, giving them some attention because some of them really look terrible. Like super bad. Anyway, I'm starving. Let me get food. So that I can chat without whispering. Although Vaughan did say that he could barely hear me. Oh, now I look like a little thumb. I am super full. I had so many bits and pieces. Hopefully there's nothing in my teeth. I'm gonna have to just talk like this for the rest. So I had so many bits and pieces. I had lamb ragu from last night at the restaurant. I had pasta salad, chicken, so much watermelon and grapes. Like the best thing for me in December is the summer fruit. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. And then mango juice and water. Anyway, so now I'm super full and I just messaged my mom. Tomorrow I'm going to fetch her anyway to go get a car after a service. So I said, like, why don't I just get the hose pipe then? Because I honestly just want to take my tablet, lie down for like half an hour, maybe an hour, and then I can try tackle things later if I feel up to it. But I am exhausted now, but like that body tired, like my brain is still very much fresh and with us somehow, and my body's just like, I've worked. It's almost like, it feels almost like I've had like a day out, like hiking or something, because I think I also might have gotten a bit sunburned. I literally reminded myself about 10 times this morning to put sunblock on. Like constantly I was like, put sunblock on, put sunblock on. I did not put sunblock on. Now I'm going to have to deal with the consequences because I am a redhead. I burn in 5 seconds. So I'm feeling a little bit like sunned out, and obviously it's hot, and I've been lifting things and moving things. I think the moving guys were so confused because I think, like, I don't know how it is with other people, but if I am there, I'm not just gonna like stand and watch them move stuff, and they'd be like, this is heavy, and I'm like, oh, it's fine. Pick it up and yank it and pick it up and yank it. Obviously I'm gonna be stiff tomorrow because I am not as fit as I made out to be while they were here. But I was like carrying heavy things, and I was like up and down the stairs, and I was moving the whole time, and I think they were expecting me to just stand and watch them pack and unpack. Come say hello. It's the star of the show. She's starting to calm down a little bit. You can see if her nose is pale, then she's not super stressed. When she's super stressed, her nose is red. Thumbnail. You're so cute. Phoebe's sleeping on the bed. Frank is under the bed. Let me see if I can zoom in on him or try to get something. Oops. There he is. Under the bed, sleeping. I think it's because he's hot. Hey, buddy. Hey, bud. Tablet just kicked in or what it is, but I have decided that I was actually trying to take a nap, like legit. I was lying down trying to take a nap, and then I was like, no, I need a hose pipe, and I need a hose pipe now, today. We're actually having power off in like 45 minutes. I'm boiling the kettle, dumping the water in a flask, and then I'm going to zip to the garden shop. Thankfully, my favorite garden shop is literally up the road here. The only thing is that I don't know where my new mic is. So what I might try to do is test out my thingy. You know, for someone who literally talks for a living, I'm finding myself increasingly frustrated with not having words. You're gonna see now when I get it. I'm gonna earphones. I might test out earphones to see if the sound is a bit better while I shop, just so that I can take you with me. I don't want to take this whole setup, it's quite big. Let's see how this sounds. It's gonna look hella funny, like I'm gonna look like I'm like a businesswoman walking around. Also, I threw this thing back on, even though it is dirty, because I felt so uncomfortable in those short shorts that I was wearing. Even like when I did the time lapse, I was like, oh, like I'm not that self-conscious in general. Like I don't really care. I have lumps and bumps in places and a little bit of cellulite and stretch marks and whatever. You know what? I don't care. It was almost like the minute I turned 30, I just stopped caring. So, if you're under 30, just know that life is good when you reach 30. People stress, but actually I am so much happier at this age. I sound like I'm ancient. Also, while I'm thinking about it, I really hope this mic is okay because now I'm just talking and talking. While I'm thinking about it, if you are under 30, something that I wish people had told me is like when you're 29, there is like a crisis. I don't know if it's the same for guys. I can only speak for women. But there's like a crisis of like, I haven't done all the things I need to do. And then you turn 30 and it's almost like immediately like, I don't actually care. I haven't done the things. Doesn't matter. Right, let me head out. Check how this mic is before I go. It's very windy. As is and water them there. This is stuff to be sorted, and then the $1 million hose pipe cost a fortune, and then I'm going to water all of these here. And this guy, I need to figure out his situation because he's wrapped himself into himself on this, but I wanted to put him out front, but this sellotape situation is not sustainable, so I'm going to do a water now. It is 9:05 and I've just made dinner. It is a quick one. I'll show you when I take it out. Vaughn's just finished work for the day. We might have a temporary internet solution, but I don't want to jinx it. I thought I recorded a whole thing when I cleaned a rug that was outside initially that I'm probably going to put in my office to try get rid of the echo. But then I was just busy uploading the videos now and I see that I didn't. So maybe I just didn't push record. But anyway, I cleaned a rug. I watered the plants. The plants are so dry that I watered it and then I was trying to like move the one to stand up again and all the sand was dry still underneath. So I had to go and basically drown them because tomorrow is another hot day. So I didn't want them to need to be watered again tomorrow. So I just drenched them, and then when I need a break from life again, I'll go sit out there and trim them and whatever. I also don't have scissors or anything. I don't have shears. I don't buy shears or garden scissors or whatever. I just use kitchen ones. But they're somewhere in that mess, and I'm not going to look for them until I feel like unpacking the mess because it was all piled into black bags. And as soon as I open a black bag, it's just going to go. So I'll tackle that another day. My office also desperately needs attention, but I've just been trying to get this back to some kind of normal and get the internet going, I was trying to find where to reset my little router thing there, that little white thing by me. Turns out there's huge writing that says reset and a button next to it that I could have just pushed 2 or 3 days ago and it might have helped. So just to make myself feel better, I tried the SIM card I've been using and the internet wasn't great. So at least I know it wasn't just that I wasn't reading the instructions. Phoebe is rearranging that litter box. Anyway, I'll show you dinner in a minute. And then I'm probably going to get ready for bed. Tomorrow I need to go meet the painter at the old house at 9, I think. Well, I'm actually going to ask for later because otherwise I'm going to sit in all the morning traffic. It is school holidays, but Cape Town traffic is insane. It took me 45 minutes to do a 20-minute drive. And obviously it's a high tourist destination, so everyone's going exactly where I need to be because that's where the beach is. That's where the V&A waterfront is. That's the way to the mountain. It's like the main route to do all the tourist things, which is nice after 2 years of a pandemic, but not that nice when you're stuck in traffic. So yeah, that's the plan for tomorrow. I think I may actually have the bath I've been saying I'm going to have. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I won't, and I'll keep saying it for another 4 days. Only time will tell. I'm scared of giving Winchester a fright if she's under there, so that's why I haven't done it. It's not because I just haven't done it. Did the light just go off behind me? That was freaky. Let me go see what's happening. So also an exciting thing happened today. Just thinking about it because we're having pasta for dinner. I used to work at basically the family that is part of, that runs the Italian club in Cape Town. I worked at the restaurant for, must have been about a year, but it was when I was first getting into radio and I was like working a ton of jobs and I was like having to do like really weird hours, and basically I became part of the family, and that was in 2013. I think, so nearly 10 years ago. I've stayed in contact with them, stayed friends with them. I've done MC gigs for the Cheese Festival. I can't believe I've just gone blank. Pre-pandemic stuff. So today, when I went to the garden center, I saw on the side a sign that said La Bottega Deli, and I was like, wait, I'm pretty sure La Bottega Deli is one of the sisters, the one that I worked for. I'm pretty sure it's her deli that used to be at the Italian club, which Vaughan and I were super excited for because that's just down the road now. Well, it's not just down the road, but it's closer than it was. And so I wandered down, and as I was heading towards it, this sister that I used to work for came out and was carrying stuff, and I was like, oh my gosh, it really is. Went in, spoke to the auntie that I used to work with, and they are setting up just up the road from us. That means that it's like maybe 10 minutes maximum with traffic and everything, and we can have daily fresh pasta, daily fresh mozzarella, daily fresh ciabatta. So I messaged her earlier in the year to say, like, I really want to do cooking classes, got a pasta machine, don't know what I'm doing, should have learned when I worked there. And she said they're going to start it in Jan or Feb. So I asked her today, and she said that's where they're going to be doing it, and they're going to set up the kitchen right there, and her sister will be doing the restaurant meals. So I said, like, does that mean I can basically have food Monday to Friday? And she's like, I'm sure you could if you wanted to. So watch this space. We could be doing, I guess, like the local version of HelloFresh, but get the meals made and collected every day and have fresh restaurant food every night. Fawn and I are going to be so round from eating all of that. It's actually going to be hilarious. Like, we're both so excited. We're going to have to increase the evening walks and get ourselves moving because the amount we can order, the amount we can eat, oh my gosh, it's going to be It's going to be insane. I'm so excited. They're actually closed on Mondays, but best believe I'm probably going to pop back there tomorrow and see what they have. It was like the happiest part of the day for me, besides, of course, the house being mostly empty. Anyway, I'm talking rubbish now. I will see you tomorrow morning, most likely. Good night. Just got back with the last load. Well, there's still like 6 plants, but basically the last load, and now the place looks mental. Let me show you. This is the current situation. At least you've got bins, but all of this has just come here. I put our Christmas tree up though. Yay! One of them. Outside looks more chaotic again. Chaos, 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 chaos. So I want to just get some stuff organized. All of these guys have to go outside to be watered, but I'm thinking if I just start off by putting things in like neater piles, maybe it'll feel less overwhelming. And then I need to eat. This is where I've gotten to. It's looking a lot more normal. This stuff is going to the car. I've just piled stuff kind of neatly for now. Not amazingly, but it's a little bit more manageable at least. Alright, I am going to shower and then head to fetch my mom and upload today's video and the rest of the videos that need to be sent for today. So the rest will be in tomorrow's vlog. So if you haven't yet, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notifications and all of that stuff. I will see you tomorrow. Bye!